Hi, Big Dreamers. It's Eva Cartman, the host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. Speaking of growing, we talk a lot on this podcast about getting out of your comfort zone and why, if you just stay comfortable, then you won't grow and achieve your big dreams. Today, I'm going to share a very important law with you. It's called the law of advancement. If you obey this law, then you will advance in life towards your big dreams. If you don't, you won't. In other words, you might want to pay attention to this episode. This is episode 123, and it's time to dream big. My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there. And we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big. There's an incredible speaker named Myron Golden who teaches the law of advancement. The idea behind this law is that you must always go down before you can go up. It might sound backwards, but think about it for a second. For a seed to turn into a tree, it must first go into the ground before it can sprout. In last week's episode, we talked about the bamboo tree and how long it stays under the earth for 5 years before it sprouts. There are many other examples of this. Before skyscrapers are built, construction workers have to dig deep into the ground to lay the proper foundation to support the skyscraper that will be erected above the ground. To beautifully illustrate the law of advancement, Myron shares a story about a mama eagle and her baby eagles. Imagine that the mama has built a beautiful nest for her babies to stay safe and grow until they are able to fly. Every day, the mama would leave the nest and go catch food for her babies. The babies would watch and wonder every time their mom left the nest. She would leave their nest perched at the top of a high tree. But instead of falling, her wings would start flapping and she would fly away effortlessly. It was a beautiful sight. There was one baby eagle, let's call her Sophia, that could not wait to learn how to fly. Every time Mama returned to the nest, she would ask, "Mommy, when can I fly like you? That looks so cool." Mom would reply, "Sorry, not yet, Sophia. You still have to grow a bit bigger before I can teach you how to fly from this nest." But Sophia would not stop asking her mom. She was so eager to fly. "Mommy, when can I learn how to fly? Teach me already. Please, I'm waiting." After weeks and weeks of hearing the same question, finally Mama tells Sophia, "Tomorrow is the day that you'll learn how to fly." "Yes, I can't believe that I'm going to learn how to fly tomorrow. It's going to be amazing." She brags to all the other baby eagles that she will be the first one to fly. Next morning, Mama wakes up Sophia and says, "Today is the day. It's time to learn how to fly. Hop on my back and I will get you into the air." Sophia jumped on the mom's back and it was incredible. Within seconds, they were soaring through the sky, Sophia holding on to the mom's back and just taking in the majestic views as they went higher and higher, a heavenly breeze hitting her face. It was a very comfortable ride because Sophia was on Mama's back and not doing any work until Mama said, "Okay, Sophia, now is when you get to fly." And she wiggled Sophia off her back. Sophia soon realized that she did not know how to fly and started falling straight to the ground. She tried flapping her wings, but she was flapping wildly and was not under control. She was going fast, straight towards the ground. "Oh no, I'm scared. I'm going to crash. Mom, help me." At the very last minute, just before Sophia hit the ground, Mama Eagle swooped down and saved her. She brought Sophia back to the nest. Sophia was so terrified. For the first time ever, she was speechless. Her siblings asked her how her flight was, and she just burst into tears. "It was terrible. I never want to fly again." The next morning, Mama Eagle woke up Sophia again and took her again for a flight. Sophia did not want to go, but Mama said in a stern voice, "You are an eagle, and you need to learn how to fly." The same thing happened. Mama flew Sophia up into the air. This time she gave her a few more tips, but when she took Sophia off her back and let her fly alone, Sophia quickly began to fall towards the ground again, and Mama saved her before she hit the ground. This continued for a number of days until one time Sophia was able to put it all together. She flapped her wings, stayed calm, and rather than falling, she was able to catch the wind under her wings and fly. "Woohoo! This is amazing! I'm flying! I did it!" Sophia loved it and quickly became an expert flyer like her mom. Did you catch how the law of advancement applied to this story? In order for Sophia to learn how to fly, she first had to fall towards the ground. There's a very important distinction here between eagles and humans. 100% of eagles learn how to fly. They don't have a choice. When they are able, their moms force them out of the nest, which is their comfort zone, because the mom knows that her babies must learn to fly if they are going to be an eagle. Humans, on the other hand, do have a choice. And the vast majority of people do not advance towards their big dreams because they are not willing to leave their comfort zone. They stay in the nest. It's comfortable. But you won't learn how to fly unless you're willing to leave the nest. I can share a few examples of this in my life that I'm sure you can relate to. Who listening has learned to ride a bike before? You know that when you first learn to ride a bike, you're going to fall a few times. It's just part of the process as you learn to balance, steer, and brake, and just put it all together. But most kids are willing to fall because they know that learning to ride a bike and be able to enjoy the activity is worth it. Same thing for those of you who ski or snowboard. You do not become an expert skier or snowboarder without falling down and wiping out a few times. I love horseback riding, and I fell off my horse once as I was taking a class and learning a new task. It's not fun to fall, but you'll understand that in order to advance, in order to get better, it will happen. These are just a few examples, but whatever is your big dream, you need to be willing to leave the comfort of who you are today to develop your unique skill and become the person you want to be. Now that you know the law of advancement, I hope that you will be more willing to fall. It may be scary at first, but if you know that falling is part of the process and you'll need to fall, then hopefully you'll be more likely to get out of your comfort zone so that you can grow. And thank you to Myron Golden for coming up with the best story I could possibly imagine for explaining this very important concept. I've talked about getting out of the comfort zone in so many episodes, but the law of advancement and the eagle story really explained the concept in a way that I fully understood, and I'm sure big dreamers will feel the same way. Thank you to all you big dreamers for listening to this episode. As a reminder, we still have our free Confidence Secrets course available at dreambigpodcast.com/beta. In this free Confidence Secrets course, you'll get over 1 hour of me teaching you about how to develop your superpower of self-belief. If you're a younger big dreamer listening to this, please ask your parents to help you get it. Again, it's completely free for a limited time, so please take advantage and get the course while you still can at dreambigpodcast.com/beta. And if you enjoyed this episode and Myron Golden's story about the baby eagle learning to fly, then please tell your friends and family about the Dream Big podcast. If everyone listening could just tell one person about the podcast, that would get our show in front of so many new big dreamers, which would make me so happy. You can point them directly to this episode at dreambigpodcast.com/123. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to the Dream Big podcast. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life is meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye.